Hello everyone, welcome back to My Creative Ego. So we are on grab box number 4, and if you've been following my series, you know that grab box 1 and 2 were winner chicken dinners. So let's see what's behind the curtain and see if it was worth $4. So if you're new to my channel, know that I love to show you guys what I get in my grab boxes, but more importantly, I love to give you guys ideas on how you can use these products. First up, we have this cup that says Mermaid water, which is really cute, but I have a lot of cups already and I have a lot of tumblers. So I am actually going to use this bottom piece. This is something that you can use to hold a gift. You can have like a t-shirt in here. You can have like shells and some pens sticking out, put some cellophane wrap and a bow on it. But it's the lid that I'm so super excited about. This would be really cute to put your perfumes on because as you can see, it looks like a little stand. But I think I'm going to use this in my craft room and intro this little fella here again. So you guys know in a previous video, I went shopping in a different town and I saw this in a stuffed animal form, but I didn't pick it up. But then at Target, I saw that it was on sale for like only $4. So I said, okay, why not? So this is going to be like my little area to put this little fella in for decoration. So really great for knickknacks as well. And it's so crazy how this angry little unicorn has teeth that are sharper than this knife that came in this grab box. So I'll be really honest, this definitely is not going to go up as decoration in any rooms in my house, but I will say that it is useful if you do a lot of painting, especially when you have like those huge buckets of paint. You can use it to stir your paint. And I don't know, slime is such a huge thing nowadays and people make them in bulk. Maybe you can use it for that, especially since Halloween is just around the corner. And I have to give Michael some credit because they are a huge marketing genius. So, they had the cutout, how we do positive and negatives when we do our own cutouts with our dies. So they have that as well, and they're selling both pieces apparently. So I got both of the pieces in my box, and this particular one actually allows me to be a little more creative. So you can take this piece and you can actually paint it in black, and then you can leave the opening where the knife is at kind of open because it will kind of just take on whatever color wall you have. You can add really huge googly eyes, which you can find at Michael's, or you can just make your own little eyes to put on here. And I can tell you guys right now, I am highly influenced right now with all the Halloween costumes that I've been seeing. We're going to continue on with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo to be exact, because you guys know I always need a good excuse to talk about food, and he loves pizza. I love pizza. I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there love pizza as well. So just color the board green and then take a piece of fabric, orange fabric, and then tie that and then put your googly eyes or make your own eyes. If you need some wall art for a Despicable Me fan, you can turn these into minions as well. So paint the board yellow and then cut out 2 gray circles and then put your googly eyes on top of that. There are so many different options, so you don't need to leave it as your regular old butter knife. The next item had a retail value of $20, so I pretty much made up all of the money that I spent on this box, right, from this alone. And I know a lot of you have probably already seen these or you picked one up in your box as well. But personally, dealing with a lot of paper crafts, I really love this. I love all the craftsmanship that kind of went into thinking about everything that goes from the tiles to the doorways to the windows. And you can see that some of the paper is actually poked and punched out on the windows as well. You can always just cover that up with parchment paper. It doesn't actually have the exact same color, so I might have to kind of do that with all the windows, or I'll probably just end up putting like glitter glue or some stickles, or maybe just kind of like paint it later on. I don't know, not quite sure yet. But anyways, because of the really beautiful pastel colors, it looks like it would go really great with Easter. You can pick up like the little Daiso erasers. They have the little rabbits. It looks like a little rabbit house. Or because it's so fragile and it's really hard to store, if you guys wanted to, you could also repurpose it as a Disney princess house. So if you know any Disney princess fans, or if you're throwing a Disney themed birthday party, this would be really cute as decoration. And I know that Cinderella lives in this huge castle, but maybe this is kind of like her summer home or something like that. It's really cute. It has a nice cottage feel to it. So Cinderella went with a rancher, and Aurora from Sleeping Beauty is going to go with this 2-story home. Victorian home. I think this is also a really cute idea because I know I have a whole lot of pom-pom trim. So, if you're decorating, how cute would this be also for like a little gingerbread house for Christmas? And maybe you are a Disney fan, but you're an even bigger Hello Kitty fan like I am. So this could also be Hello Kitty's little house because it's pink and Hello Kitty's pink and it's really cute. I really love the shabby chic of the pink one though. Really, really cute. And if you haven't seen one of these, because I don't remember seeing this at my store at all, I just kind of like got it in the grab box and I was like, they had these at Michael's. But if you haven't seen them yet, I just kind of want to give you kind of like a drone view of this because, you know, if you're into the paper piecing, if you're into paper crafting, I just absolutely love it. I really do appreciate all the different types of details that they put into this, and I think it's really pretty. I just really especially love that little pom-pom trim at the top. So I got more of these flowers. This is a summer swag. It's worth $60. So yes, look at the price tags on these. $60. This is actually the second one that I got. The first one that I got was on a few boxes earlier, and that actually had a blue ribbon to it. Next up we have these cactus trays, and I'm not really like a huge cactus motif type of person, but I really love these because, you know, when you go to a potluck and sometimes you forget your tray, these are one of those trays where you can be like, okay, I'm an hour away from the potluck, I'm not going to turn back, and they can go ahead and keep the tray. I'm okay with that. And this one was $10. It says Home Sweet Farmhouse, and this is really cute as well. I picked up something like this on a smaller scale, maybe about 2 years ago in a grab box, so I'll put those projects in the description box down below so you can watch that video. But this is really great to kind of paint over, decoupage with paper. It's really cute. I love how it lights up. And going back to the cactus, maybe I should have mentioned this after I talked about the plates, but there was a huge cactus at the bottom of this box, and these are one of those really humongous long boxes, and so I gave this one away to somebody who really loves cactuses because I figured I'm not really going to use this, although this would be super cute like outside if you wanted to kind of put like some outdoor decor. And so I got more Lemax figurines. I picked up the ice cream truck and then also the house earlier on the previous grab boxes. I picked up another ice cream truck on this grab box as well as this beanbag toss. Looking at it as is, it doesn't really have that Christmas vibe to it, but later on when I get all my little miniature Christmas trees and my miniature Christmas lights and I put a little bit of bows on here, I'm pretty sure that I can incorporate this into like my little Christmas village. You know how you have those figurines during Christmas? I'm pretty sure that this will fit right into that. And I know it looks kind of weird how I put all the figurines down. I just kind of realized that when I was looking at the video. He kind of looks like he's throwing the little beanbag at the girl, which is kind of mean. So, you know, figurine placement, I guess, really matters in this. So, yeah, definitely have them standing in front of the little clown and stuff. So, I got this one. And so, this is kind of like the complete set that I've picked up so far. I still have one more or two more grab boxes. I'm not sure. I'll probably combine those two into the next video. Or the next video might be a Hobby Lobby haul. So, I went over there and I saw some nice new things over there. Not necessarily on sale, but they had some really cute ribbon and stuff. So it'll be a toss-up between the next Michael's grab boxes that I open or a Hobby Lobby haul. So stay tuned for that. And the list goes on because there's still a couple more items in this grab box. So I got another one of these. This kind of looks like it looks the same, but a little bit different from the other one that I got. This one is normally $44. This is a wall hanger. And then I got to these items, and at first I was thinking to myself, you know what, this is definitely something that I don't think I'll be able to use in my craft room, so I might donate these. But then I was kind of like, well, let me test it out. These are kind of like the summer water toys, and so that's what it does. You kind of just like soak up the water, and then, you know, there's like this little mechanism in the back that you can press down, kind of like a plunger motion, and then it just kind of like releases all of that water that it just kind of soaked up in kind of like this spraying, splashing motion. And so I was thinking, you know what? Maybe not right now because it's still kind of like summer hot weather out there. So I'm thinking maybe when it gets a little bit cooler, when fall is out and about, I was thinking maybe I could actually get some paint and then use this to kind of like put the paint onto the canvas boards. So it'd probably like line up a whole bunch of canvas boards and then just take this with all different colored paints and kind of spray it on and have like that really like abstract type of art kind of painting. I don't really know if it'll work yet, but you know, judging by how it's working with the water, I think it might be something that's possible. So we shall see. It's going to be a future project. And again, that is why I love all these types of grab bags and boxes, because you never really know what you're going to get. But then at the same time, it kind of makes you or forces you to be a little bit creative, because you want to be able to use what you got. You don't want to throw anything away. You either want to give it away or incorporate it into some of your projects. So I'm glad that I was able to pick some of these up. And this is kind of like the idea of what I think it's going to look like when I actually get everything together, but you never know, because I still have to buy my canvas boards. I still have to actually check if this kind of process would work. And, you know, I have to take it all outside. So my neighbors are going to kind of wonder, what in the world is she doing out there? Because I'm just going to be spraying this with all kinds of different colored paints, and we shall see what happens. I'm hoping to get a work of art, if anything, a work of art. And if you need to see more creative ideas, I put one of my older Michael's grab bag hauls on here, because that will show you how I decoupaged or Mod Podged one of these boxes and painted it. I will also leave the link in the comments down below, so stay tuned for my next video, which will either be from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of all my new videos. Thank you again, and have a wonderful day.